Today, I want to share a true story about how God took one of the most difficult Christmases I've ever had and He made it merry. And I say that to you because not everybody is merry this time of year. There's been so much going on, but I pray that my story will bless you. Now, this was a time where my husband and I, we had just left our jobs by faith. We started our own business and we weren't doing as well as we had planned or expected. And here it is, it's probably 2 days before Christmas, and we don't have any money we use all our money for our mortgage, and we didn't have any money for food. We didn't have any money for gifts, and we had two young girls. And so I was in the shop with this Muslim young lady, and I guess she kind of figured we were going through. And so she came to the shop with a huge bag. And, if you know Muslims, they don't celebrate Christmas. And she had this huge bag, and she said, "This is for your kids." And so I opened the bag, and it was a bunch of toys, and I was like, "Oh my God, God, you use anybody to bless your people." And so the next day we went to the office, and granted, this was Christmas Eve, the next day. And we were we had stayed there all a long time, and we made some money, but not a lot. And so this lady was in a parking lot, and this is a huge shopping center. So this is a huge parking lot, and the lady said, she called my husband's name, and we looked like, who in the world? And she said, "God sent me here to give you all this food." Now, we hadn't seen this lady in 2 years, at least 2 years. And so she opened up her trunk and she said, "I'm so glad I found you all." She didn't know where we worked, and she only saw us because we were leaving, and this was at night. And so this lady gave us all this food, and God just showed up. I mean, I'm talking about at the 11th hour, and He'll do the same for you. So, what looked like it was going to be the worst Christmas of my life, God turned it around and made it merry. And I want you to be encouraged and know that He gave us the best gift, His Son. He gave us His Spirit, and He gave us His Word. And all three of those together will cause us to be merry. So you go and you have a very, very Merry Christmas. God bless.